So she told Mum then, or what? About whose it is?
Not as far as I could make out. All Michelle would say that it's hers and no one else's.
An immaculate conception, eh?
Your mum will get to the bottom of it, don't you worry.
I wouldn't be so sure.
Eh?
Well, I mean, you know what Shell's like, don't you?
Never bet against your mother. She's like an Exocet missile. Once she locks onto you, there's nowhere to hide.
You're not getting away with this every day, you know.
Of course not.
School's very important. You don't get anywhere these days without a proper education.
It's only one day.
I just don't want you thinking it's going to be like this all the time, that's all. Tomorrow, it's back to normal. You go back to school.
Okay.
And I want you working really hard, passing all your exams, getting enough qualifications to keep me in my old age.
2 teas to take out, please, Blossom.
Okay.
Hello, you two.
Hi, Arthur.
Hey, it's great news about the court and everything.
Yeah.
I bet that's a weight off your mind, isn't it?
Just a bit.
So how's it feel then, winning custody of Nigel?
Brilliant.
I'm very pleased for you both. Hey, we're in the same boat now, aren't we?
What do you mean?
Well, you and Claire, me and Martin.
Oh, yeah. So how are you getting on then?
Oh, it's a piece of cake. I don't know what all the fuss is about.
Yeah, sir.
Oh, thanks. Cheers. I'll see you.
Yeah, see ya.
Blossom. Cheers.
So what are we going to do first?
Slap up breakfast here, then off for a bit of shopping.
What for?
Well, that'd be telling, wouldn't it?
I thought we didn't have any money.
Well, I persuaded someone to invest in the Bates family project.
You mean you borrowed some money?
Well, like I said, we've got some shopping to do.
Well, you will get a job to pay them back.
Just let me worry about that.
You mean you've already applied for one?
Not exactly, no. I'm formulating my career plan, you know, weighing up the options.
Well, what qualifications do you have?
Eh?
You do have some.
Of course.
Well, what in?
I've got an A-level in beating up 10-year-olds who ask stupid questions.
Looks like you've had a good morning.
I certainly have.
Yeah, you got more of this stuff in then?
Yep.
Yeah? I thought it was just a one-off.
Why?
Well, I didn't think you'd push your luck.
Look, what's that got to do with it? It's supply and demand.
Yeah, they're also counterfeit.
I prefer to call them designer copies, actually, Mark.
Oh, and you're telling the punters that, are you?
Well, if they ask.
Yeah, which they don't.
Not often, no.
Look, it's none of my business, but you know what'll happen if you get caught.
Oh, come on, Mark. It's not doing anyone any harm. And anyway, the people who shop here can't afford the real thing, you know?
Maybe not, but if someone reports you to trading standards, you'll be out of business. Look, they're going to call on them in some big van, right? Take all your stock away. How are you going to work if you don't have any stock?
Mark, I appreciate your interest and your concern, but I know what I'm doing, all
Yeah.
right? Yes, love. Can I help?
See, it's more a question of do as I say rather than do as I do. I don't want you making the same mistakes as I did.
What sort of mistakes?
Not concentrating on schoolwork, messing about all the time.
Okay.
Right. And we're going to have to sort out some kind of rota
What for?
at home. I mean, I'm useless at ironing, but I can cook. What?
Nothing.
And then there's the cleaning. I reckon you should do the bedroom and bathroom, and I'll do the rest of the flat.
What, so I do the ironing and the bedroom and bathroom?
Exactly.
What about the washing up?
Well, you're better at that than I am.
But it's in the kitchen.
So?
What's your part?
Right, we'll take it in turns then.
How about I wash you dry?
I hate trying.
I hate ironing.
Right. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I wash, you dry. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, you wash, I dry.
What about Sunday?
We'll eat out.
Washing?
Laundrette.
Who takes it?
You do.
And you pick it up?
Done.
What's this? You two striking up a deal about who's going to pay for the breakfast?
Not exactly, no. We're just laying down some ground rules, which required some very delicate negotiations.
I see.
A bit like the Maastricht Treaty, but with a bathroom clause.
Is that right?
Yeah. We could solve all the problems of the EEC in one go. Just get Spain to do the washing up.
Mug of tea, please, Blossom.
Coming up.
Right. How's it going?
OK.
So what's this, a celebration breakfast?
Yeah, something like that. You're not working?
No, I escaped from Mum. I had the feeling she was just about to go into one of her nobody knows the troubles I've seen routine.
I just thought of something.
What?
I'm cleaning the bedroom and the bathroom. I'm doing the ironing and I'm helping you in the kitchen. I'm doing more than you.
Hey?
Well, I'm doing 66% and you're only doing 34%.
Do you, learn all that stuff at school, then?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you don't want to pay any attention to all that. That's just academic stuff. It don't work in real life.
But you said I've got to pay attention to the teachers at school.
Yeah, you do, but you see, Grant will explain it to you.
Leave me out of it.
Well, you see, there's a difference between the theory side and the practical.
Which is?
In theory, you're right. No disputing that. But in practice, that nice judge yesterday said I was in charge. So you have to do exactly as I tell you. Now shut up and eat your breakfast.
Kath, you can't leave it much longer, love. You're going to start showing soon.
Oh, I phoned him last night and he promised to come round this afternoon.
You thought what you're going to say?
I don't know. It's just all so complicated.
Why?
Well, these children are going to be older than his own brother or sister.
So?
Well, it just feels funny, that's all.
Oh, come on, Kath. I doubt it's the first time something like this has happened.
Yeah, you're right. I just don't know how he's going to take it, that's all. You know what he's like. But I do know that I want Ian and Cindy to hear it from me first.
Kids, sometimes you wonder if they're worth the bother.
Well, kids ain't the problem. It's when they grow up into adults.
Yeah. My David's due back today.
What was it last time?
He phoned once. I could hear women giggling in the background, so I dare say he enjoyed himself. You're talking about pennies. You heard from Ted since you got back?
No. There's definitely something funny going on. Because every time I try and talk to Phil about him, he suddenly remembers something he has to do or he changes the subject.
Well, maybe he wants it to be a surprise.
Oh, good. A day full of surprises. I can hardly wait.
Morning, campers. Sorry, I got held up. I had a few things to sort out. So, what have you told her?
Well, I ain't told her anything yet, but, well, she's been poking about since she got back.
Well, let's go and put her out of her misery then, eh?
Look, if you're telling Peggy tonight, I want me and Roy to come over. A bit moral support.
I need it.
You never know.
All right, I think we'll be there about 7:30. All right.
OK, I'll give Roy a tinkle when I get back to work. Oh, let me know how it goes with Ian, eh?
Yeah.
So lovely.
Hi, sis.
Oh, look. It's Laura and Hardy.
What's this? No emotional welcome? A hug, maybe?
Well, I'll settle for a few straight answers.
Right. Well, I bought the yard, and I found a house in George Street to rent. Won't be ready for a while. There's a few things to be done to it, but, yeah, I'm staying.
He wanted to tell you himself.
Well, what about Jimmy?
Oh, Jimmy's fine.
Well, is he staying with you?
No. We decided to go our own separate ways.
Oh, I don't understand. What about Baker? Does he know about Jimmy? I mean, is he still after you? What?
No, you don't have to worry about Baker anymore. Jimmy's fine. He can look after himself. All that's important is me and the kids are staying in Walford. Now, do I get that hug or don't I?
I could strangle you sometimes.
And I love you too. Now, who's putting the kettle on?
I'm sorry I couldn't tell her anything, but, well, I told Ted I wouldn't.
That's all right. I'll just get everything sorted out now.
Yeah. Well, I better get back to work. Yeah, what time you seeing Ian?
About 2, he said.
And it's getting harder and harder to keep from, well, she knows something's going on.
Yeah, I know. And I'm as fed up about it as you are, but it won't be for much longer.
No. While you were away, I told Grant.
No, you surprised me.
Well, I didn't like lying to him.
Oh, you seem to manage all right with me.
I didn't lie to him.
No, you just never told me the truth.
It was Ted's idea. Anyway, you told Ted about the baby.
All right.
Look, I'm sorry if I was out of order, but, well, you weren't here, and I just did what I thought was best. Anyway, I'm going to nip in the Vic on the way back and get Grant to make sure Mum's about tonight, yeah?
And I don't want you organising anything.
Me?
You know, inviting loads of people and hanging out banners. I just want you and me telling your mum quietly, all right? I don't want any fuss.
No, of course not.
I mean it, Phil. I don't know which way he's going to take it, and if he's not too happy, I don't want to rub his nose in it.
All right. See you later.
Should have seen her little face. Lit up like a Christmas tree, it did.
What, you got the one she wanted then?
Well, as far as I know, I mean, it's all double Dutch to me. What I know about computers, you can write on the back of a matchbox. Still, it's good to Phil to lend us the money, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Who knows? Might even learn to use it myself. Get a job as a computer operator.
That's what I love about you, Nige. Never want to miss out on an opportunity.
Yeah, well, opportunity's like a good dominoes player, innit?
What?
Only knocks once. Phil, just a man. Been and done a business, mate.
Hey?
Claire's computer. Bought it this morning.
All right, nice one. You fancy a pint, love? No, just on my way back to work. Listen, you got a minute?
Hi, boys.
All right, man.
Yeah, what?
Just been to see Kathy.
What, you got your orders for the day, eh?
Don't start. I just had it in the ear for telling you.
What'd she say?
Yeah, I don't know. Listen, we're going to tell Mum tonight, after she's seen Ian this afternoon.
Nice one. Well, leave it to me. I'll lay something on for
Yeah,
you.
well, she don't want to make a big deal out of her or anything. Just make sure Mum's here at 7:30, yeah?
All right, I'll have a bottle of bubbly standing there.
Yeah, all right. But nothing more, yeah?
No, we mustn't upset Kathy, must we?
See you later.
Yeah. So, Nigel, what are you doing tonight?
Oh, yeah, why?
There's a party here, 7:30.
Oh, yeah, what for?
It's a secret. Just put the word about, all right?
Excuse me. I am looking for a Patricia Butcher.
You idiots. What are they for?
Well, that's charming, isn't it? I mean, you bring a lady flowers and she calls you an idiot.
I'm sorry. They're lovely.
So are you.
Well, what's the occasion?
Well, does there have to be one?
No, I don't suppose there does.
And
What's all this?
lunch. I knew you were going to be stuck in here all day, so I thought I'd bring you a Red Cross parcel.
Oh, come here.
Hang on. I think I've got a corkscrew in here
Oh,
somewhere.
never mind your corkscrew, Roy. Come here.
Oh, sorry.
It's all right, love. We was just having lunch.
Well, it's not important. I can come back.
No, don't be silly, Cindy. You're here now.
Well, I was wondering if you could babysit for me this afternoon.
Well, I can't, love. No, I'm stuck in here till David gets back.
Oh, is David coming back?
Yeah, if he can tear himself away.
Hey?
Sounds as if he was having the time of his life when I spoke to him.
Well, it'd be a new girl every night if he's with Barry, wouldn't it?
Well, it wasn't important. Okay.
Do you know if Ian's seen Kathy yet?
No.
We'll remind him if he hasn't, love, because I know she's waiting for him.
Yeah, all right. Bye.
Ta-da. Right. Where were we?
Where is he? He should have been here an hour ago.
Why don't you try phoning him again?
I left a message for him to phone me. Everywhere I can think of. What makes it worse is that I promised Phil we can tell his mum tonight. That was when I thought I was going to be seeing Ian.
Well, it's hardly your fault, is it?
Oh, what am I going to do?
Well, Ian's had his chance. How can he expect you to tell him when he don't bother show up?
Yes, I know. But Phil is going to be home soon, expecting everything to be sorted out. What am I going to tell him?
And what about Cindy?
Oh, I tried phoning earlier. There's no answer.
There's only one thing for it.
What?
If the mountain won't come to Mohammed, come on, I've got the car outside. We'll go and find him. Go and try Cindy first.
Would you mind?
Well, you got any better ideas?
No.
Well, get your coat.
All right, but I'll have to leave a note for Phil first.
Anything you want, kid. Just hurry up.
It's open. Oh, Kath.
Is Ian here?
No, he said he was going to come and see you later or something.
Yeah, well, he didn't show up.
Oh, doesn't surprise me. My friend dinner's in the rubbish all week. Do you want me to give a message if I see him?
No, it's really important that I see him myself.
Something wrong?
No. Just, I haven't seen him since I got back. I thought he might have made the effort, that's all.
I don't think he knows how.
You all right?
Me, yeah, fine. Could be better.
You look tired.
Do I?
Why don't you have a word with him? How about spend a bit more time at home?
What's the point of talking to someone who doesn't listen?
Yeah, well, look, I've got to go. I've got Ted waiting. Why don't you come by tomorrow or something? We'll have a chat.
Yeah, we'll see.
And let him know that I'm looking for him if he gives you a ring.
All right.
See you then.
Bye.
Liam. Claire's not here. She's around at friends right now.
Yeah, it wasn't her I come to see, actually. It was you.
Well, you better come in.
So?
I suppose I've been half expecting you. Look, if you've come to cause trouble...
If I'd come to cause trouble, I wouldn't have knocked, would I?
Right. Well, can I get you anything? A cup of tea, a beer, something?
No, a coffee.
Coffee? Right. Well, sit yourself down. I'll put the kettle on.
Hi, Mum.
Blimey, there's no need to ask if you've had a good time, judging by the look of you.
Well, this flight was delayed, wasn't it? Oh. Been sat in an airport all day.
Where's Barry?
He's just dropped me off. Everything all right?
I can't manage without you, you know.
Yeah, I know.
What's some post here for you? Right, I'll go and get myself ready. Now you're back. I'm going out with Roy tonight.
Oh, OK, yeah.
It's nice to have you home, son.
How is she?
OK.
All this didn't upset her, no?
A bit. She's a bright kid. She works things out for herself.
Look, I'm not here to have a go. But no matter what anyone says, I'm still a dad.
Of course.
I wouldn't have bothered with all this if I didn't care about her.
No one ever said you didn't. But going to court, you can't think that was best for Claire.
You don't understand.
No, I don't.
Look, you've only ever heard bad things about me. I know that. But it wasn't always that way. Well, Debbie wouldn't have married me if it was. We used to be good together, me and Debs, when Claire was little. And I don't need anyone to tell me that I lasted up. I know what I did. And in the end, I don't blame her for leaving me. When she died, well, it sort of shook me up a bit. Suddenly, I didn't remember the past couple of years. All the horrible stuff. I could just remember how it was before, when it was good.
I don't see why that should make you want to take her away. You must have known she was happy here.
Well, once I realised what I'd done, how I'd treated her, well, both of them. Well, it was too late to make it up to Debbie. But I thought I could still make it up to Claire. Do right by her this time, like I should have done before. But I screwed it up again. I've even lost Caroline now.
It's what happens when you knock people about.
Yeah. You sound like you want some too.
Oh, yeah. Why not? Claire will be back in a minute. Why don't you wait till she gets here?
Look, I'm here because I care about Claire, nothing else. You might understand that when you've got kids of your own. Maybe the court was right. Maybe she is better off staying with you, not disrupting her school and all that. But I still want to see her.
No one ever said you couldn't do that. That wasn't what all this was about. Whatever I think about you, you're still her dad. All I'm saying is that we should both try and give her some kind of routine so she knows where she is. So we'll pick a day when she knows she'll see her dad. Then we both have to stick to it, all right?
Yeah, it's fair enough, yeah.
Right. So when do you want to start then?
This weekend.
Sunday.
Okay. Sunday then. 10 o'clock.
Did you have a nice time with your fella then?
It was business, Peggy. He's one of my suppliers.
Oh, you must be doing well. You've had people there every time I've looked out.
Yeah, well, if it carries on like this, I might have to get some help. Fancy a job?
Oh, no fear. Too cold for me.
Tell you something, it's never too cold in the market when you're taking money in.
Well, good for you. It's nice to hear someone's doing well. When's Sandy back?
Don't know yet.
Well, at this rate, he'll have a shop in Regent Street by the time he gets back.
Well, you never know.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in here for 7 o'clock, aren't there?
Is there?
Oh, look at them. Where they all come from?
Maybe there's nothing on the telly.
Cat's been here.
I ain't seen her. Why you lost her?
She left me a note at home saying if she weren't in when I turned up, she'd meet me over here.
Oh, she might have gone shopping.
No, Ian didn't turn up. She's gone to find him.
We ain't putting it off again.
No. I'll do some with you.
Yeah, sure.
How'd you get on at Sonia's?
Okay, her mum was having a bit of a go at her, though.
Why?
Well, she thought she'd been taking the sweets with that Felix bloke again.
The new barber.
Yeah. Sonia's mum said we're not allowed to go near him.
Right. How's your tea?
It's okay.
Fisherman's pie. It's got prawns in there. Somewhere. Well, there was a picture of them on the box anyway.
Could have been a serving suggestion.
Yeah, could be. Blossom said she'd come and sit with you for a couple of hours while I pop round the Vic. Is that okay?
Of course. I can set up my computer.
Sure you know how? I'll do the washing up before I go, though.
It's Thursday, your turn to dry.
You sure?
Positive.
I thought I was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
No, you're Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And we eat out on Sunday.
About Sunday.
What?
I spoke to your dad today. He says he wants to take you out on Sunday. Is that okay?
Do you mind?
No, of course not. He's your dad, isn't he?
Yeah.
How'd you spring from?
I saw the lights were on. thought you'd be back earlier.
I got held up, Cindy, sorry.
Mind you, Pat seemed to think you're enjoying yourself so much you might not want to come back.
Look, do you mind? I'm dead on my feet, darling. I just want to clear all this mess up. Go home and have a good night's kid.
Well, you could have phoned and told me what time you were coming back. I've had to farm the kids out to a babysit so I could hop around like an idiot.
I didn't know what time I'd be back. The flight was delayed, OK?
Well, you could have phoned and told me that then.
Yes, and I could have phoned and told you what I had for breakfast this morning. I just didn't see the point.
The point is, you go swanning off without a word until you have the decency to phone and tell me what's going on.
I left you a message before I went.
A fax.
Well, it was the only way I could think of getting a message to you in time.
I've hardly seen Ian since you've been away. We could spend loads of time together.
Please, Cindy, I don't need this at the moment. Can I meet you somewhere tomorrow?
No. I'm not going anywhere to explain to you what's going on.
There you go. How comes there's so many people in here? Dunno. You ain't seen anything earlier on, have you?
Of course not. Anyway, now they're all here, should be a better party later, shouldn't it?
You find him?
No.
Oh, what?
We've looked everywhere. We've been halfway around London. He wasn't at the chip shop. They said he'd gone to the cash and carry. When we got there, they said he'd already been and gone. Last word of him, he'd gone to Watford to pick up a microwave or something.
So you ain't told him?
Well, it's not my fault. I've been looking for him, you know.
Yeah, I know. So what do you want to do?
Well, I don't think we can do. Just have to try again tomorrow.
Look, Cindy, I really don't need this at the moment, please.
Oh, and you think I do? I'm the one that's been stuck here while you've been out enjoying yourself.
Look, what's your problem? The fact that I went away or the fact that I might have enjoyed myself?
My problem is you treat me like a silly little tart.
I'm not treating you like anything. I got the chance to go away and I went. End of story. I mean, sorry, did I miss something? When did we decide to clock in and clock out?
That is not what I'm talking about.
Well, give me a clue, please, because I've got no idea what I'm supposed to have done.
I've just told you.
OK, so I went away.
Well, now you're back, and so what happens?
What?
I've got to get out of here. I'm going mad. I want us to go away somewhere.
Oh, great. Now she wants to go away. And what about Ian?
I don't care. I want to be with you. I want to leave him. I just can't take this anymore. I've got to tell him.
You can't do that, Cindy.
Why?
It's not that simple. Look, I've got a business here. What about the kids?
Well, how long's it going to be before people find out anyway?
You'll have to be more careful.
I'm fed up of being careful.
Oh, for crying out loud. Listen to yourself, for God's sake. Telling Ian running off. You're living in cloud cuckoo land.
Yeah, and I'm fed up with you making false promises you can't keep and just treat me like I was nothing.
Well, maybe I'm fed up with you following me round like a flaming Labrador. Maybe I'm fed up to the back teeth of you whinging and moaning all the time. Blimey, no wonder Ian spends so much time at work if this is what he has to put up with.
Why don't you just admit it? You haven't got the guts for this.
OK. If I'm so gutless, maybe you're better off without me.
Maybe I am.
Ah, right. Where's the party, then?
Well, it ain't exactly started yet.
Been waiting for me, eh?
Sort of, yeah.
Ah, right. Well, I'm here now, so if it can get started, I'll have to cram it all into a couple of hours, because I've got to get back for Claire, you know.
Yeah, well, get yourself a pint and I'll be with you in a minute.
Nice one.
I know he's my son, but I could willingly throttle him.
Should have told him on the phone.
Well, I would have done if I known he wasn't going to show up today.
Kathy, you can't put your whole life on hold waiting for Ian.
I'm only trying to do what's right.
Right for it.
So, have we got a plan?
No, we ain't got one.
We ain't putting it off again, are we?
We didn't tell Ian. He didn't show up.
So?
Ted, what do you think?
I think you're sitting here surrounded by your friends and your family, and you and Phil should be out to play the proud parents, not sit there looking miserable.
I tell you what, mate, that Cheryl was a right little goer.
Yeah, I noticed.
That's the point. I got a phone number just for you left. Where'd she come from? Gloucester or somewhere. Yeah, I might have a little ride up there when she gets back, you know, renew our acquaintance. What's the matter, mate, eh? What, did Pat sell more cars than you while we were away, or what?
No, mate, I'm just knackered.
I'm surprised. I tell you what, you get them in. All right, I'm going for a Jimmy.
Have you got a minute?
I suppose I've done my bit to try and tell him.
Of course you have. But we can even go around there later if you like.
Grant, will you tell your mum to come over here, please?
I know I came on a bit strong, but I missed you, that's all.
Well, it didn't sound like it.
I didn't mean what I said.
Well, fronting to tell him was just a joke, was it?
No.
Well, what then?
I don't know. What's going on?
Sit down, man.
You tell her.
Tell me what?
Kathy's pregnant.
What?
Well, we're having a baby. And well, you're going to be a grandmother.
That's wonderful. Oh, thanks. Wow. You're going to be a grandmother.
Why are you being like this?
Well, you walked out on me, remember?
Listen, everybody. My lovely son and my wonderful daughter-in-law have just told me I'm going to be a grandmother. I hope nobody's expecting an early night.
You started this, Cindy, and then you finished it. Well, if that's what you want, then fine. Because I've had enough. Besides, I ain't got the guts. Remember?
Next on Drama, we're back in Albert Square with more classic Eastenders.